places each one of you could have been, other places you could be investing your time and your talent and your resources. So thank you for being here tonight. This is an important process. It's pretty neat that in America, the only place left in the world, the government still works for us. And you're going to hire someone to do this job. So thank you for taking it seriously. I was talking to Dawson a while ago, Mayor Dawson, about knocking on doors back in 2002. He and Ms. Dawson took me in and gave me Dr. Pepper and sent me on my way. And so many people were kind to me ever since that time. I could go around the room thanking people who've helped me, who've prayed for me, who've encouraged me. And you do have to make a decision here in a few weeks about who you're going to choose. And I would just respectfully ask that you look at our records. We're going to have very similar views on many issues, but look at the records, look and see what's been done so far. And humbly, I would say, if you look at what I've been doing in the House since you first elected me, many years ago, back in 2002, it's a record of sharing your values, listening to you, serving you, and making sure your voice is heard in Austin. And what does that look like? Well, let's talk about just a minute. Let's talk about endorsements. Now, respectfully, if someone tells you they haven't accepted any endorsements, ask them if they've been offered any endorsements. Now, let's talk about those endorsements. How about Texas Right to Life? They have endorsed me because I've shown leadership on the right to life. They'll tell you that I led the fight to defund Planned Parenthood in Texas. I'm not bragging, but I'm proud of that. That's why I ran for the legislature. Groups like that, Texas Farm Bureau, they're for property rights. They're for agriculture. They're for water for our area. And so these groups that have looked at all the candidates and looked at our records, they've decided who's shown leadership and who they line up with. And so I'm proud of that. I'm thankful for that. And I don't make any apology for that. Many people in this room support groups like Texas Right to Life and Texans for Lawsuit Reform and Texas Farm Bureau. How about the East Texas Police Chiefs Association? We know our law enforcement's under attack, literally like they've never been before. The East Texas Police Chiefs Association had never before made an endorsement in a race until this year. They endorsed me, and I'm very thankful that they did. So did the DPS Officers Association, and so is the combined law enforcement associations of Texas, our sheriff, our DA, our constable. These are folks we trust, and I'm thankful for their endorsements. I'm the only one in this race, if you look at the record, who's voted to double resources for border security, who's voted to put more troopers, more technology on the border. I'm the only one who's voted for the bill that did that, voted for the budget, voted for House Bill 11 to put that plan in place that's working today. I'm the only one, and the record makes that clear. I'm the only one in this race who co-authored the bill that put prayer and the Pledge of Allegiance back in our schools, and I'm proud of that. I'm thankful to have gotten that done. I'm the only one who, as a lawyer, has sued the Obama administration. And let me talk about being a lawyer. My proudest moment as a lawyer was when the Wood County Courthouse got sued for having "In God We Trust." They were sued for that. I was so proud to defend the county. We won that case, and "In God We Trust" still is emblazoned on the courthouse like it ought to be. I'm thankful for this system. Pray for us. We want to honor you and do a good job representing you. God bless you.
David started talking about David Crockett's oration, and I thought about the last one he made when he'd been defeated as a congressman, and he made his last oration in Congress of the United States and said, "You can all go to hell and I'll go to Texas." That's the greatest one there ever was, because we live in the greatest state in the United States of America. This is the fabric of our nation, the fabric of our state, where men and women choose to come and have the opportunity to try to serve you. I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for the things that you've given me the opportunity to do. I am not a politician. You have entrusted me with the most precious asset of the United States of America, and that is your sons and daughters in combat. I ask you to entrust me with the future of those sons and daughters in education, economic development for this great state, and the future of our state as we see it. We need leadership in Austin. We need leadership to provide coalitions for these rural districts, and we need leadership, not politicians. I believe I'm that leader. I ask you to give me that chance. Thank you very much for being here this evening.